Hey guys! Alright, so today is not anything fun. Well, not that any of these videos are fun. That's what the other channel's for, but, this is a more serious, more personal, more, like, in-depth, video. It's probably gonna be really short, but it's more in-depth, and I hope it gets across. I hope out of all of the videos that I've ever made, that this one gets across the most. Because this is more worth it to me. This actually leads up to all of my other videos, for the most part. Because without this, there wouldn't be bullying and, whatever. But, somebody asked me to talk about, self-harm. Self-harm it comes in various forms, and we don't necessarily look at it as a lot of things that, as self-harm. Drug use, cutting, burning, etching, any form of hurting yourself to cope with a problem is self-harm. And I don't think people understand, especially the people that don't do it. I don't think people understand that is a person's low. That is a person's lowest point. It's when they feel so defenseless, so helpless. That is a person's low. And nobody ever realizes that. Nobody ever takes the time to take a step back and go, oh my god, that person's, whatever. That person, we need to care about them. That's a point in a person's life where they think they have nobody else. They think that everything else is lost. I've had so many friends and family members that have self-harmed, and it was so unclear to some of them. A couple of them didn't make it. It is so easy to accidentally cut too deep. It is so easy to accidentally overdose or whatever. It is so easy to take it too far. And I don't think people ever intend to take it too far, but sometimes people do, and it's all because of bullying, because somebody goes back and talks about somebody, about their sexuality, or their body type, or what they like, or who they like, or whatever. And it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous in the sense that it's taking somebody's life, it's taking, and it's mutilating somebody's body without actually doing it. It all stems from bullying and stupidity, and not even, like, just in the school systems. Like, you don't even have to be in the school systems or anywhere to self-harm. It can be just based off of, it can simply be based off of how people around you make you feel. So it doesn't necessarily have to be a school thing. It doesn't have to be a public school thing. And that's where people start blaming the public schools. No, it's not all the public schools' fault. Now, I'm not saying that if some things were taken care of that it wouldn't be, but you guys, you have no idea. You have no... I'm sorry. I apologize. You have no earthly idea how much I just wish that I never had to hear about somebody cutting too deep or overdosing or whatever ever again. It's serious. It is a very serious thing. And some of you don't take it seriously. And I understand that there are people out there that do it just to get attention, and I understand that, and to me that's not right. This is not a joking matter, you guys. This is something that this is something that when you start doing it, it is so hard to actually get away from. And you don't know, when you're doing it, you don't know. You just don't know the people that you're hurting around you. You don't. You don't ever think about it. And that is so scary. Because there are people that care about you. There are. And I want you to know that right now. Starting right now. I want you to think about that. That there are people that actually care and love you in this world. There really are. And I've been trying this whole video not to, break down like a little baby and start crying. So, excuse me for my, But there are people in this world that love you and care about you so much. And if you could find a different out, like writing, or if you don't like writing, reading or something, cooking, cleaning, doing something other than sitting there cutting yourself or whatever you're doing, self-harm is not the answer to your problem. Self-harm is a temporary answer in the heat of the moment at the time. It is an answer right then and there, but it is not. And it is not even an answer. It just temporarily solves your problem. And it doesn't even solve it. You just think it does. It breaks my heart that there are so many people out there that still do it. And there's so many more people out there that do it for attention. Posting pictures of it on Facebook and stuff, and social media. That's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about, this is why I make these videos. It's for when you guys ask me to talk about self-harm like this. I've been putting this off for a while. And I can't put it off any longer. Because I know that people need to hear about it. And I know that people need to be educated on it, whether or not they do it or not. So, life is precious. And I'm not saying that to be corny. I'm saying life is precious. It gets better, whether that takes 1, 2, 3, however many years. It gets so much better. So much better. Life is beautiful, and you just have to wait and look around you. Please, I'm begging you to stop doing what you're doing and think about what could be before you do too much damage, before you do irreversible damage. Please, because there's somebody that cares. Alright, I guess that's all I have to say. If you guys ever need anything other than suggestions to give for other videos, you guys can message me, Twitter. You guys have everything. So, I love you guys. All of you. So much. I'll see you guys next week. Bye.